Asia's militaries are often viewed through the lens of rising tensions and rapid modernization. But looking at raw numbers or budget spreadsheets does not tell the whole story. Strength is not always about who has the most ships or the largest standing army. Sometimes it is about mastering difficult terrain. Sometimes it is about industrial capacity. And sometimes it is about sheer asymmetrical deterrence. Today, we are looking at what makes each major military power in the region unique. From the sleeping giants to the high-tech city-states, how does the balance of power actually work? China has transformed itself into the world's premier industrial war machine, executing a naval expansion at a speed unmatched in modern history. Beijing's defining strength is the ability to mass-produce advanced combat platforms, churning out destroyers, frigates, and amphibious assault ships faster than any other nation. This shipbuilding capacity allows the People's Liberation Army Navy to project power far beyond the first island chain, fundamentally altering the maritime status quo. But China's strength is not just volume, it is the implementation of a dense anti-access and area denial strategy. Through a vast network of land-based ballistic missiles like the DF-21D and DF-26, often called carrier killers, China has created a defensive bubble designed to push rival navies away from its shores. This combination of industrial scale and long-range precision strike capabilities makes China the dominant conventional challenger in the region, capable of saturating any battle space with sheer mass and firepower. Japan has cultivated one of the world's most sophisticated maritime defense forces, focusing on high-tech quality over quantity. Constitutionally limited to self-defense, Japan has turned this constraint into a specialization, becoming the ultimate shield in the Pacific. The Maritime Self-Defense Force operates a fleet of Aegis-equipped destroyers that act as a floating iron dome, capable of tracking and intercepting ballistic missiles with unparalleled efficiency. Below the surface, Japan's strength is even more pronounced. Its Soryu and Taige-class submarines are widely considered the best non-nuclear submarines in operation, featuring lithium-ion battery technology for extended submerged endurance and near-silent running. Recent shifts have seen Japan modify its Izumo-class helicopter carriers to operate F-35B Lightning jets, effectively reintroducing carrier aviation to the Japanese fleet. This blend of elite anti-submarine warfare, missile defense, and renewed air projection makes Japan the cornerstone of high-end naval deterrence in East Asia. South Korea has earned the title of the artillery powerhouse of Asia. Facing a massive conventional threat across its northern border, Seoul has developed a land force optimized for overwhelming fire superiority. The South Korean military operates thousands of artillery pieces, led by the K-9 Thunder self-propelled howitzer, a system so effective it has become a bestseller in the global defense market. This focus on firepower is backed by a domestic defense industry that rivals the efficiency of the global tech sector. South Korea can produce advanced main battle tanks like the K-2 Black Panther and light attack aircraft independently, ensuring that its supply chains remain robust even during a crisis. Beyond hardware, the country maintains a massive, well-trained conscript reserve force. This ability to rapidly mobilize manpower and saturate the battlefield with precision artillery makes South Korea a formidable land power, capable of blunting any invasion with a wall of steel. North Korea operates on a strategy of absolute asymmetry. Lacking the funds to modernize its conventional forces to match its neighbors, Pyongyang has gone all in on ballistic missiles and special operations. Its strength lies in its ability to threaten strategic destruction without winning a tactical battle. The country possesses a diverse arsenal, ranging from short-range solid-fuel tactical rockets to intercontinental ballistic missiles capable of reaching global targets. This nuclear and missile program serves as the ultimate guarantee of regime survival. On the ground, North Korea's standout feature is its massive Special Operations Force, estimated to be 200,000 strong. These units are trained for infiltration, disruption, and attacks on high-value targets behind enemy lines. By combining the threat of weapons of mass destruction with the ability to unleash chaos through unconventional warfare, North Korea maintains a deterrence capability far disproportionate to its economic size. Taiwan has adopted the porcupine strategy, a doctrine designed to make an amphibious invasion prohibitively costly for a larger adversary. Rather than trying to match the sheer scale of opposing forces, Taiwan focuses on survivability and denial. The island is one of the most missile-dense locations on Earth, bristling with shore-based anti-ship missiles such as the Xiongfeng series and dense air defense networks. The military is increasingly shifting its focus toward asymmetric platforms, mobile missile launchers, sea mines, and fast attack craft that can hide in urban and coastal clutter and strike invading fleets. Strategically, Taiwan leverages its geography. The rough waters of the Taiwan Strait and the limited number of suitable landing beaches create natural choke points that defenders have prepared to hold for decades. This emphasis on turning the island into a fortress of overlapping kill zones makes Taiwan a uniquely difficult target to digest, relying on high-tech attrition to deter aggression. India stands as the undisputed master of high-altitude warfare. With borders running through the glaciers of the Himalayas, the Indian Army operates in terrain where engines stall, weapons freeze, and soldiers battle the elements as much as the enemy. India maintains the world's largest dedicated mountain warfare forces, with specialized divisions trained to fight at altitudes exceeding 5,000 meters. The logistics required to sustain troops on the Siachen Glacier, the world's highest battlefield, have given India experience in extreme operational sustainment that no other army possesses. In parallel, India is transforming its naval outlook. Positioned effectively as the gatekeeper of the Indian Ocean, the Indian Navy operates 2 aircraft carriers and is expanding its submarine fleet to monitor key trade routes. This dual focus on dominating the unforgiving heights of the north and controlling the sea lanes of the south makes India a continental and maritime pivot point for Asian security. Pakistan has built its military doctrine around rapid reaction and nuclear integration. Facing a larger neighbor, Pakistan emphasizes a full-spectrum deterrence posture, integrating tactical nuclear weapons into conventional military planning to offset numerical disadvantages. The Pakistan AIR Force has long held a reputation for high operational standards and pilot training, often performing above the weight of its hardware in international exercises. Strategically, Pakistan leverages its relationship with China to modernize its fleet with JF-17 Thunderjets and Type 054 frigates, creating a cost-effective but capable force. The military also possesses deep experience in counterinsurgency operations along its volatile western border, honing skills in irregular warfare. By combining a low nuclear threshold with a battle-hardened army and a skilled air force, Pakistan ensures it remains a hard power that cannot be ignored in the geopolitical calculus of South Asia. Vietnam relies on a modern interpretation of its historical strength, strategic depth, and resistance. The Vietnamese military is built on the principle that any invader might enter, but they will bleed to stay. While maintaining a large standing army, Vietnam has modernized its maritime capabilities to enforce an anti-access strategy in the South China Sea. It operates a fleet of Kilo-class submarines armed with Club land attack cruise missiles, providing a silent and potent deterrent against hostile naval incursions. Vietnam's three no's policy, no military alliances, no foreign bases, and no aligning with one country against another, allows it to maintain strategic ambiguity. However, its defense infrastructure, including hardened coastal batteries and a network of air defense systems, signals a clear readiness to fight. This combination of diplomatic flexibility and a poisonous shrimp defense capability makes Vietnam a fiercely independent actor that is notoriously difficult to coerce. Singapore is the prime example of quality over quantity, often described as the most technologically advanced military in Southeast Asia relative to its size. Lacking strategic depth, the city-state has adopted a forward defense posture, designed to neutralize threats before they reach the island. The Republic of Singapore Air Force is disproportionately powerful, operating F-15 ATSG and F-35 jets, supported by advanced early warning aircraft, giving it air superiority capabilities that rival much larger nations. Singapore's total defense concept mimics the models of Switzerland and Israel, where civil resources, the economy, and the citizenry are fully integrated into national security. The army is highly mechanized and networked, designed for rapid, decisive maneuvers. By leveraging cutting-edge technology and maintaining a highly educated conscript force, Singapore punches far above its weight, ensuring it remains a secure logistical and financial hub in a volatile region. Indonesia faces the unique challenge of defending the world's largest archipelagic nation, and its military focuses on maritime internal security and diverse mobility. With more than 17,000 islands to patrol, the Indonesian military is adept at amphibious operations and rapid inter-island deployment. It controls some of the world's most critical maritime choke points, including the Strait of Malacca and the Sunda Strait. This geography forces Indonesia to specialize in maritime patrol and transport capabilities. Recently, Jakarta has pursued a diverse procurement strategy, acquiring Rafale jets from France and exploring naval partnerships with various nations, avoiding reliance on a single supplier. The country's defense doctrine, Sisangkam Rata, meaning total people's defense, relies on a tiered system of territorial commands that can mobilize local populations across its vast territory. This ability to monitor key global shipping lanes while maintaining territorial integrity across a fragmented geography defines Indonesia's strategic value. Thailand maintains a military defined by its diplomatic balancing act and royal tradition. As one of the oldest treaty allies of the United States in Asia, and at the same time a country that maintains close defense ties with Thailand's military strength lies in its versatility and convening power. It hosts Cobra Gold, one of the largest multinational military exercises in the world, serving as a vital hub for regional interoperability and training. The Royal Thai Navy operates a helicopter carrier, the HTMS Chakri Naruebet. While it is rarely used for combat projection, it serves as a flagship for disaster relief and humanitarian assistance, a crucial role in a region prone to natural calamities. The Thai armed forces are deeply integrated into the country's political fabric, and they maintain a strong focus on internal stability and border security. This focus on diplomacy, disaster response, and internal control allows Thailand to navigate the complex rivalry of great powers while preserving its own sovereignty. The Philippines is in the midst of a strategic pivot, transitioning from internal security to territorial defense. For decades, the armed forces of the Philippines focused on counterinsurgency in the southern jungles. Today, they are retraining for archipelagic coastal defense to protect their exclusive economic zone. This shift is characterized by the acquisition of supersonic cruise missiles, such as BrahMos, giving the Philippines a legitimate anti-ship capability for the first time. The Philippine Marine Corps is evolving into a mobile, island-hopping force capable of securing remote outposts in the South China Sea. While its equipment is still catching up to its neighbors, the Filipino soldier is renowned for toughness and combat experience gained from years of jungle warfare. By leveraging new alliances and hardening its coastal posture, the Philippines is transforming into a frontline sentry for the chaotic maritime disputes of the Pacific. But click here to see how other countries stack up.